Did it work? Oh, it works, thank God. I've been tweaking the parameters of my new streaming software to better reflect my values. And I hope I'm reflecting values much as the moon reflects the sunlight, and enriching you all with reflected value light. What I wanted to mention, just kind of throwing it out there, is that in about 10 minutes, I'm going to get. You're stopping me from getting ready. I'm leaving to go to the Tim Heidecker show of the very good band and him. It's a night of two Tims, and usually my nights have zero Tims. So it's funny how it becomes plural when it's none. If you said I have no Tim, it'd sound weird. But if you say I have no Tims, because you haven't any, I mean, it makes sense. It's just it's any that you don't have, not I don't have It's very strange. We're getting into the deep with the grammar and vocabulary. I feel this is another stalling tactic that you're using to try and stop me from getting ready. I mean, look at me. I'm going to a concert. I haven't been out for years, let's just say. A lot of stuff's gone on that I'm purposely not bringing into this, but this is a big deal. If I could explain to you what this is the first time that I have gone out to do something since, you'd be sad. And that's why I'm not saying it. But it is real, and I'm not joking about it. It's tough times. So this is a sign that the tough times have ended, and good times are starting, and I'm really excited. I do have to abandon my family to go out. I feel a little guilty. The only times we've ever split up is to go take my oldest kid to go see a movie, or my wife takes him to go see a movie. So me just going and doing something fun on my own is kind of a bummer. Father-in-law was visiting, and he left this morning, so no way for my wife to go. She doesn't really know Tim's work very well yet, so if only one of us could go, it's definitely going to be me. I haven't been into him for a long time, but I'm really into him. That's a joke about baby Jesus. If you're smart enough, let's not say smart, because that's a judgment call. If you have encountered the very unknown thing that I'm talking about, let's just say Canadians named Bruce are involved. If you know what that is, shock. I'm an old man, guys. I'm an old man. And speaking of old men, it's going to take me about 20 minutes to pee. So I'm going to get ready now because I have to leave in 10 minutes. So I'm going to be peeing down my leg for the first 10 minutes of this drive. Not a great look for showing up at your first show in 4 or 5 years. So it's going to be mixed feelings, let's say. On one hand, I'm excited for the concert and for the performance. And on the other hand, bummed about all the pee that's going to be dripping off me the entire night. People are going to be like... And then they'll see out of the corner of their eye, and they're like, the guy soaked in piss. That's probably and that's a burden. People always think of it like you're bothering them. But when you're the guy who always smells like old piss, it's not fun for you either. I mean, sure, it's your fault, but that doesn't make it it's not like a country fair being this smelly guy that everyone sniffs and then notices. I do my best. You have no idea. I've got this thing that's like a tanning bed, but it's just UV light to kill bacteria, and it works for a few minutes. I have to go into it every 10, 20 minutes, and that's if I'm not doing anything. If I'm mowing the lawn, I have to take a break every 3 minutes tops, and it's just you know how they can make clothes out of paper at research facilities that they just incinerate. That's kind of the system that we have. I'm thinking about just going full incineration where they just burn off my flesh, because it would smell kind of bad at that moment, but as the smell dissipated and your ashes flew off, I think that might put an end to my odor issues once and for all. Anyway, guys, you got me on a topic that's dear to my heart. How bad I stink. I'm talking about this on the internet. What am I? Nobody's making me do this. What is wrong with me? Disregard. Nothing. I was just joking. None of it. Just don't worry about it. You can get your own UV light tanning bed desensitizer. That's kind of a catchy name. I like that. At www.heidecker.com.